The day we learn to say yes, not just verbally, but with our whole being, our life will be totally different. Don't bother about how much or how little experience you have.
Today, we are shining a spotlight on an extraordinary entrepreneur who has made a lasting impact across industries and continents.
AI will bring the information, AI will do the task, but AI will not be able to tell you whether for you this is the right thing or not. So you still have to use your own vivek. So the discretion and the decision making would still be yours.
Hello, everyone. This is Kripa Anand, and welcome to the Canadian SME Small Business Podcast. Today, we are shining a spotlight on an extraordinary entrepreneur who has made a lasting impact across industries and continents. Today, we are honored to feature Kamal Bhatia, a transformational leader and industry pioneer. As the founder and owner of Myron Tiles Stones, he has redefined the granite, housing, and construction sectors in Canada, India, and beyond, setting new standards in quality and innovation. His manufacturing empire in India stands as a global benchmark. With 40 plus years in mortgage expertise, Kamal has empowered countless entrepreneurs with financial tools for success. Beyond business, he is a renowned motivational speaker and leadership trainer, conducting high impact seminars across India, Canada, and beyond. A true leader, builder, and innovator, Kamal Bhatia's influence spans industries and continents. So, before further ado, let's welcome this very special guest. Mr. Kamal, welcome to the podcast. Such a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you, Kripaji. I didn't think you were talking about me. Such big words, such humongous terms. But anyway, thank you for your kind words. It's a pleasure meeting you again. Thank you.
Kamalji, you're just too humble. Every word that has come out of my mouth, it is well deserved because, you're not just a speaker or a businessman, but you are a truly genuine human being as well. And I'm truly looking forward to today's conversation. Now, Kamal, you've spent a lifetime building businesses, but when you look back today, what exactly does success mean for you?
The ability to be able to make a positive difference in the life of others, life of all those I come across, and the bare minimum would be at least bring smile to one person's face. That's the bare minimum. And yes, I consciously do that. That all my efforts, all my endeavors, every word that comes out of my mouth,
Yeah.
it has to be able to be of help to others, to be of service to others.
Wow, that is such a great thought process to have. But isn't it exhausting to be able to, you know, be so active about this thought? Because now that you've been practicing doing it since so many years, it comes very naturally to you, right? But for any general businessman, for example, there are so many things going on in a person's mind that usually this type of a thought is not on the radar. So what do you think everyone listening to you should do right now to implement this in their own life as well?
That's not difficult. I have a saying, I wrote it.
Uh-huh.
Being happy is a natural state. Being unhappy is an acquired taste.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
my grandson, he's a year and a half, and when we have to wake him up, my little dog goes and licks him on the face, and he wakes up with a smile. Why? Because he's so young that he's happy. That's the natural state. But as he grows up, or as we grow up and move in life,
Yeah.
what do? We have fears, we have stress, we have tension, we have jealousies, we have envy, uh, we have desires. All these gradually chip away from the smile on our face and move us towards a state of unhappiness. Does that?
No, definitely. I think more than an episode, this every episode with this is more of a therapy. I would say. Uh, I'm loving this conversation, Kamalji, already. Now, if a question that comes to my mind often is that you've had so much experience over the years, you've talked to so many different people across so many different continents. But if you look back in your life, if there's one piece of advice, if you could sit down with your younger self, who is just starting out right now, what's one piece of life advice, not business advice, life advice that you would want to give him specifically?
There's a lot that I like to share, and hopefully we'll get a chance today as we
Yeah.
move on. There are three simple words: yes, maybe, no. Very simple. And and these are relevant for relationship, for business, for career, for finances, for any and everything.
Right.
And this is based on our um, attitude, approach.
Hmm.
If you ask me to do something, or if somebody else asks me to do something, the first word has to be yes. Yes, not just vocally,
Right.
yes, not just in our thoughts, but yes, in our whole being. That is, I'm willing to do things. I'm wanting to do things. I'm eager to do things. Yes. And on the other side is no, which means resistance.
Right.
No, it's very difficult. I don't have the time. I can't do it. I don't like it. I don't like you. So, from the yes to the no. And then in between, there is the maybe. Maybe means nothing. It's the state of indecision.
Right.
You don't want, you can't decide whether to do it or not to do it. And in this state of indecision, I'll say a state of nothingness, zero, nothing. So, no doesn't come naturally. Yes comes naturally. It is and it is not. What is the difference between these two sentences?
Existence and non-existence, right? It
Is comes first. It
Yes.
is
Yes. Not comes later.
later.
Yeah.
So there has to be the positive, the isness, the existence comes later than the resistance, the negativity, and the no. So I'll give you an example. Somebody very close to me, very very close to me. Whenever you ask her to do something, or you ask, her first response is enthusiastic. Yes, why not? I like to do it. Yes, it can be done. Yes, 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 and yes. And what happens? And this is for everyone. The day we learn to say yes, not just verbally, but with our whole being, our life will be totally different. It's an amazing life. If somebody if you're in a relationship, or if you're a parent, and the child or your partner says that, yes, if you ask for something, whether you do it or not, whether you can do it or not, whether it should be done or not, comes later. The first response is yes. And At least I'm open to listening to you. That is a yes. I don't like you. I'm closing myself. I don't like the idea. I'm closing myself. I don't like the act. I'm closing myself. I don't like to do anything. So, for all success in all fields of life, the yes is paramount. Like in my business, sometimes I don't usually deal with clients, but if sometimes the clients, I end up facing the client.
Yeah.
My first sentence to them is, the answer is always yes.
Wow.
And the second is no problem. When my approach is yes, the action is no problem.
Wow, I think you've put a lot of things in perspective, and the simplicity with which you explain such complex life problems, I think that is the beauty about it. What you said, yes, no, and maybe. I think that's a beautiful concept. That is something that all of us know, but we needed this reminder from you to be able to apply that in our own life. So that is amazing. Kavalji, also, I think sometimes when we keep saying a lot of yes, what happens is we also give a lot of ourselves to everything that we are building, right? For example, the journey that you've had so far, I'm sure that you have also had so many unsaid responsibilities on your shoulders. So when you're navigating everyday life, how exactly do you think you get the time to take care of your own self as well? Is it even a conscious thought that comes to your mind, or is it not? How do you maintain that balance?
Taking care of yourself or taking less care of yourself is again a decision. And I can tell you something. When you do anything as a task, as a responsibility, as something that I must do,
Right.
you're not doing justice to yourself. I love doing it. Then it's not a task, it's a joy. If you love to conduct these sessions,
Right.
then you're enjoying it. It's not a task. You don't say I have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. No, you're enjoying it. You're loving every moment of it. So when you love what you're doing, it's never a task.
Wow. So even if you love taking care of yourself, it is not a task.
It's not a task. If one advice or one thing I share, I like to share with everyone, not just the young, take care of your physical health. Take care of your, because at the end of the day, as we advance in our years, the spirit is willing, the enthusiasm is there. The only thing that can hold you back is the body not moving as fast as the spirit.
Right.
There are ways for that also, but we can have a
Oh,
separate session on that.
wow. I think for every answer, there's something so interesting that you were saying that we'll have to do so many more episodes with this amazing person here. Are you an entrepreneur dreaming of building a business empire? Do you want to know the secrets to scaling across industries and even across continents? Then you won't want to miss this episode. We are talking about Kamal Bhatia, a true visionary who has done it all. He is sharing his invaluable insights on leadership, resilience, and building a legacy. Stay tuned for a masterclass in entrepreneurship. And for more inspiration and resources to fuel your business journey, visit CanadianSME.ca. We'll take a quick break right here, but don't go anywhere.
Hey, you think you know UPS? Yeah, that's us. Everybody knows that. You know what you didn't know? This. Okay, try to keep up. Ocean, us. Ground, rail, air, so us. Guess who? Us. Customs cleared, borders cleared, done. Us. Still with me? Wait for it. Boom. Us. Intelligent, automated, fulfillment. Us. Yep, healthcare too. Digital your thing? Yeah, well, book it, ship it, track it. You feeling me yet? Yep, that's all us. That's all UPS.
Welcome back to the Canadian SME Small Business Podcast. Let's now talk about relationships because, there are different kinds of relationships, business relationships, personal relationships, but we are talking about the lessons that we got from them. So, Kamalji, what has life taught you about relationships, whether with family, employees, business partners, or customers, even for that matter, that no business school could ever, teach you or will teach in the future as well?
I have not spent time trying to learn lessons or remember what lessons I've been taught. I if I meet you or if I meet the gentleman, my first and only thought is that this person wishes me well.
Right.
I wish him well it's a given. So my thought is this person wishes me well. If you wish me well, then what happens? There is an immediate connection. There's an immediate bonhomie. There's an immediate integrity in our intentions. So lessons, no. Joy, yes. If I'm sitting with you and I'm enjoying myself. Now, here is something very subtle. Irrespective of the words I use, my intention, my desire has to be wellness for you, good for you, benefit for you, growth for you, expansion for you. Whether I say it or not, even if I don't say it, that always has to be the background. That yes, I wish her well. I want her to do well. Everything that I can do in my power to help her grow, I would. I'm not looking anything from that.
Right.
What do I? And this is, let me share something with you. Whoever comes, whenever, be it a family member, be it a professional colleague, be it a client, being a customer, friend, if whenever I'm talking to the person, my 100% attention, intention, desire is how can I make the other person do better, be better, know better. This is always, not just once, not just twice. Like yesterday, we had a bit of a get together in our place for Canada Day, celebrating Canada Day. And one of the guests asked me something. I said this. Now, I shared what I know to be correct, not think to be correct, know to be correct. I'll come to that also.
Sure.
I know to be correct. So at that time, it doesn't matter whether what I'm saying will be good for me or not, whether it'll benefit me or not.
Right.
At that time, it's only him, or you, period. And then when I do that, there are no lessons. There is only joy. Lessons are, let me share something with you.
Sure.
A guy went looking for a job.
Okay.
And he says, I have 20 years of experience in the accounting field. I'm very good accountant. My response would be, you have 2 years of experience repeated 10 times. You've not learned anything new.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. You've been doing the same work for 20 years, but you're not learning anything new. You're not growing. You're not developing. You're not progressing. So it's that experience is useless. Experience is overrated anyway, but that's beside the point.
Okay. Wow. So you think experience is overrated? Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
of
Makes
course.
makes sense.
Don't bother about how much or how little experience you have. What is important is, have you learned? Have you contributed? Have you given? Have you grown? That is important.
Wow, very well articulated again. And it's very interesting. You mentioned if a person is just doing a repetitive task, that's just him repeating and not learning anything new. That brings me to our next topic, and I'm very excited for this. So, AI is not even a buzzword anymore, right? AI is everywhere. It's changing lives, it's changing industries. A lot of businesses and people also are using AI specifically to replace the repetitive tasks, right? So, from that perspective, I'd love to ask you, in this age of AI, have we truly forgotten to be human? And if yes, how do you think we should find that balance again between the human element and the technological aspect of it?
My experience and exposure on the subject of AI is somewhat limited. What is AI? If you remember a few years back, if we wanted an answer to anything, we'll say, let's Google it.
Right.
Now, let's ask ChatGPT. That is only till gathering information. Then the next part would be that you use AI and try and give tasks.
Right. Yes.
Make me an email.
Right.
Or so information gathering task.
Right. Yes.
And then the third would be using AI as an employee,
Yes.
as an associate.
Yes.
I have never used that. I do not know about that.
Yeah. People have just started using this. Yeah.
Here is another totally different perspective on AI.
Okay.
AI is artificial intelligence, which means the machines are working so fast that they are not only gathering the data, they are fulfilling tasks for you. In Sanskrit, there is a word called viveka. Vivek is, I don't think there's an appropriate English word, but it is discretion or decision. AI will bring the information, AI will do the task, AI will do a lot of these things, but AI will not be able to tell you whether for you this is the right thing or not. It can only guide you. So you still have to make the decision.
Right.
Vivekah, you have to use your own Vivek. So AI information gathering assistant attack, should I do it or not? AI will give you 4 options. You have to decide. So the discretion and the decision making would still be yours. Now, I'm saying it from my limited understanding of AI, and maybe what I'm saying will not be relevant after some time. But as of now, I think decision is yours. Discretion and decision making.
This is a very interesting perspective. And specifically, when I talk about AI with people who have a non tech background, I enjoy it even more because the perspective that you're getting is something very unique, right? What you said, Vivek, my father's name is also Vivek, so it brings me back to him as well. Discretion is always going to be with the human. AI is never going to, I believe as well, replace the human element out of it. It can only better your workflow, your life, your information gathering thing. So I think your perspective puts everything in light. So thank you so much for that. I'm loving this conversation, and definitely we'd love for him to be back, hopefully, for a series of episodes that we do the next with him. But for now, Mr. Kamal, before we let you go, if there's one final advice that you have for our listeners today, one life philosophy that you would encourage everyone to apply in their own lives, if you could whisper it into their ears, what would you say and why?
Integrity. You have to be in integrity. If you're dealing with somebody strong, you tend to become subservient. If you're dealing with somebody weak, you tend to become bossy and overconfident. Subservient, overconfident, all this is irrelevant. Whoever you're dealing with, deal in honesty, deal in integrity with yourself, with your family, with your colleagues, with friends, with strangers. If you can have integrity as an integral part of your being, you're done. You can never go wrong.
Wow, I think you've beautifully encapsulated, the entire episode with this. The human connection is not going anywhere, Mr. Kamal, and your perspective and your thoughts are not just inspiring for me, but for our listeners and our audience as well. So thank you so much again for being here and doing this with us.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, CME, for having me. And I look forward to being here again if you'll have me.
Of course, of course, of course. We would love to
And
have you back.
wishing you lots of happiness and joy and lots of success. Thank you.
That was a truly remarkable conversation with Kamal Bhatia, a visionary entrepreneur, industry leader, and motivational speaker. To all the listeners, thank you so much for tuning in to the Canadian SME Small Business Podcast. We really appreciate your continued support. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast for more expert insights and resources that can help your business thrive. Also, don't forget to visit our website, CanadianSME.ca. A very special thank you to our partners, UPS, our shipping partner, and ADP, our HR partner, for their ongoing commitment to empowering SMBs across Canada. I'll see you all in the next episode. Kripa Anand signing off.